Monday, 17:55, 53 seconds, year 2024, 12th month, 15th day. Brother's having a brush up. Look out for the brother's having a brush up. Brother's having a brush up. A brush up. Brush up. Shut up. Brush up. Sicily brother join a shut up. A brush up. A shout out. A dick out. A pop. Caddy out. I see you, fucker. I'm down here, man. So anyway, the brother's still on this 2-note thing. Conscious to a little bit more, to some more today. Brother's conscious on some more. Brother went and busted out some of the color pens and played around with started playing around with some of the shapes. And the colors. It's too small to read, but it can be read, but it needs to be bigger. But as the brother was, playing around with shit, he was starting to notice that there's the same patterns on all the strings. It's the same fucking patterns except for the second and third string because it's a drop D tuning, drop B tuning. It's a drop B tuning. All the other strings get tuned on the 5th fret except for the second string. You gotta drop the tuning for the second string, drop it down one. So instead of this note, that would be the C note. Gotta get down here where the brother can see what's going on. Gotta remember to fucking go to the big screen. To go to the regular civilian camera so that the fucking big screen goes all the way across the screen. This one's fucking sideways for like a fucking pubic hair landing strip. Pubic hair landing strip. Landing strip. So, yeah. All the shapes on the second string are the D shape. The beginning to the D shape, which is the D shape is down here. Being that it's a 2-string chord, the D shape's just going to be half the triangle. So all the second and third string, the third and second strings, they're all that shape, except for the 7 note. So, being in the G key, we're going from the G key. The number 1 note for the G key is down here. G1, that's the bar chord. That's the second arpeggio inversion. That'd be the F bass arpeggio version. It's like the F shape down here. La, 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 la. That's the Winds of Change Y&T song. It contains the F. There's the F, beginning of the song. D, F, D, E, F. Then the C, and then the G. Cold, dark, and empty eyes to find. And of course, that's on a 12 string, though. Brother sure would love to get another 12 string. Hadn't had a fucking 12 string since he was fucking 18 years old, just before the brother joined the military. Okay, sold all the guitars back to the fucking guitar shop for fucking fraction price. Fucking 1971 Gibson Black Les Paul Standard, white pick guard, silver tuner keys. It's a Sigma Martin 12 string. So learning to brother got motivation from watching a YouTuber go up and down the scales with those fucking two notes. Anyway, so on the third and second string, since how it's drop C tuning to get to the B note. And so all the notes are half D chord shapes. Here's the 1, G1. 1, that would be A2, because that same pattern is for the D minor shape. D minor arpeggio. D shape for the 1, D minor shape for the 2, D minor shape for the 3. 1, 2, 3, D minor shape, D minor shape, D shape, D major shape. So two strings at a time, it's still the same shape for the third and second string. So just hold the same shape for every fucking chord except for the 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7. It's a fucking gap. It's a minor second shape or major second shape, which is a skip a fret. Skip a fret, that's the, gets the minor second street. Although a minor second interval is relationship between the notes on the same string. But this one goes to the next string. But it's still got a fret in between, so just call it the minor second shape. But that's also part to the diminished 7th chord shape, which is this. Those two notes, which is the D7 shape. Going down. This is the up, down, up. It'd be the Satanist triangle, upside down. The goat head. Actually, this is the goat head. The D shape is the goat head. This one, I guess, would be the Christian star. The triangles face it up. Or, the head to the goat. The head to the goat's facing down. So that would be the satanic triangle. And then turn the star the other way so the two legs are at the bottom. And then the pointed part's pointing up. That would be the Christian star. But, anyway, so in order to get the diminished shape, those two notes right there are in the diminished seventh arpeggio. So there's where the fingerings go. So that's the 7. And then back to the D shape, and here's the 1. 1, 1. So it's 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then for all the other strings, it's either the D shape, half of the D shape, or the D minor. That's the D minor spacing. We'll just call that the D minor spacing. Yeah, for the D minor spacing. Because that's for the minor chord, which is the 2, the 3, and the 6. But it's still, one could say, oh yeah, that's the major second spacing, because there's a fret in between the two fingers there. Although one's on the first string and one's on the second string. So it all depends on how one wants to call it. And so whenever this shape, the D minor spacing, or the major second spacing, minor second would be one fret after the other. Major second is skip a fret. Minor, major. And that would be the minor. So it's either going to be those two shapes. So for the key of D, or the G key, that's 5, 6, 7, 1. And then playing around with the 7. That's like a major second D shape there, major second D triangle shape, because this would be barring the first and third string, and this one would be fretting the second string. Be like a stretched out D shape chord. One could play around with that way. But anyway, using the second string, or the first and second strings, there's a 7, and here's the 1. Hit the half D shape. 1, 7, 6, 6. No. 1, 7, 6, 6. What the fuck? 1, 7, 6. Yeah, 6 is a minor, so it has to use that shape, the minor shape. So 1, 7, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3. And the minor shape. 3, 2, 1. And then back down. 7, 6, 5, 4. That's as far as it goes. For the G key. That would be the tool to use as a rule to be conscious with the ding-alongs for somewhat memorizing the chord. And then going back, and then everything with the 4th, 3rd, 5th, and 6th string are also same shape. Same shape as the 1st and 2nd string. Yeah, that's because they're tuned to 4ths. All with the 5th string tuning. 4th means one note going across the same fret. to bar the 5 fret on the 6th string and the 4th string on the 5th string or the 4th string 5th fret, 6th string 5th fret, 5th string 5th fret. They're both 5th fret. That relationship is called a 4th instead of a minor second or a minor second. It goes from play 1 note, minor second, major second, minor 3rd, because there's your 2 frets skip space for the diminished 7th arpeggios, and then 3 frets in between, major 3rd, and then dun 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 dun, and that's the song for it. Dun 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 dun. There's a song that does that in the song, with drums, kettle drums. Dum 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 dum. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. There's some fucking Bach fucking music. One of them fucking composers back way back when the fucking 16, 17, 1800s. So pressing those, that's a major 4th, or a 4th, called 4th movement. That's how it's tuned. That's how a guitar is tuned in 4ths. 4th space and whatever the fuck, something like that. Except it's at open strings, getting the same notes. This one's drop C. That was just fucking a nickname on the spot for the video's sake. I love you like to crack some eggs and then a B minor to E minor. That's probably a different melody, but those are the chords. And then for the fucking chorus for the song, it's something brand new. Oh yeah. And that's 3 3 4 5 3 1 2 2 2 2 1 2 2 7 1 2 3. It sounds like this. It's like that sitar sound, which is the sound, which is the sound a shitty guitar with vibrating strings on the fret. That's the sound, and this guitar hits it somewhat pretty good. Shitty guitar. Well, it's really a halfway decent guitar. It's just that it has light gauge electric guitar strings on it. So the sound is coming out nice and full, and whatever fuck for reasons, neck might be a little warped. Look straight. There's a straightener right in here. There's a nut there. See that? A little Allen wrench fucker goes in there. Anyway, so. And you make me feel brand new. Ding dong, you get and where the fuck that got onto. Anyway, so we were on the fourths, tunings, and one thing led to the fucking another, and then getting to the shapes. So for the fourth string, third string, fourth string, fifth string, and sixth string, the shapes are the same as the second and third string. So they're all the same shapes except for the drop C tuning string. Playing around with fucking sound. That sounded kind of good. Just flow with it. Flow with it in a moment. So, for the G, it's going to be on the sixth string. 1, 7, 6, 5, 4 with the D shape. 3 with the minor shape or major second spacing. 2, 1. That'd be the arpeggio shape. And then the next for 3 strings. 2, 3. And then the next arpeggio shape, the cascading shape. The 2, 3. So without playing the 3, that leaves this minor shape spacing or major second. So 2, 3. No, that is 1, 2, 3, and then back to the major shape. 4, 5, minor shape. 6, and then the 7 is 7's gonna be a D minor shape. Yeah, we just went over that the other day. So here's the 1, 1, 7, 1, 7. But it's more like that, the D minor shape. It's the D minor shape for the diminished 7. But those are the notes though that are there. It still does work like that. Yeah, that's the diminished 7th shape. There's your minor third spacing on the 5th string. Minor third spacing on the 6th string. So just using one from each string. There it is. So that is it. So 1, 7, D shape, 1 D shape, 7 minor shape, 6 minor shape, 5 D shape, 4 D shape, 3 minor shape, 2 minor shape, 1 minor shape, 1 minor shape. And the same thing with the fucking, for the 5th string. 1 D shape, 7 minor shape, 6 minor shape, 5 D shape, 4 D shape, and then 3 D shape. And that's as far as it goes down on the fucking 5th string. Otherwise, it would have to go 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 5th string, 3. 5th string's on 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And then on the 4th string, look for the G note. there. So 1 D shape, 7 minor shape, 6 minor shape, 5 D shape, 4 D shape, 2 minor shape, or 3 minor shape, 2 minor shape, 1. And then the third string, G note. There it is. We just did that. And then for the third string, you got to use the, that's that, yeah. So the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings are the D major shape with the minor shape, or call the major second, whatever the fuck, and the second and the third. But whenever it gets to the third string and the second string, that's where everything is a D major shape except for the 7. So once again, 1, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving down to the next string. Anyway, so that helps to be able to picture, as these charts are being written down too. So gives a reference. So whenever the brother, and the reason is so whenever the brother's playing around with the 2-note scales, whenever he gets to those shapes, each D shape, one could quickly and just use the scales. So like this. Wondering what the fuck? What? Need to know the number to that one. That one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably a 5. Sure as fuck is. D5 for the G chord. E6, then G1. 4, 3, 2, 1. And so yeah. That was really the whole driving gist for the video was realizing that point right there. Whenever on the D shape or the minor shape, but there's another shape. There's the diminished 7th shape, minor 3rd shape between the 2 different strings, which is two empty frets in between, which is this. That's a chord. That just happens to be the 1 chord. So now with the shapes, if that's the 1 chord, that's the 1 note. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's the 1 note. There's an arpeggio on the back side. Here's the 2 note with the nearest arpeggio. Otherwise, it would be there. Which it sometimes goes to because it's within finger reach for 2-note scales playing around. but the brother would have to sit here and fucking play around with them, put that on. I might be able to figure it out right now. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. Then the brother had to figure out, God, that's part? No, the 4 is right there. That's the 4 right there for the G. That's the C4. But to get the arpeggio, there it is. The majors are the majors, so it's just like the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have the same? Yeah, that probably has the same. And then the minor arpeggio would be. Yeah, that's it. They both share that note. So 3 shares that note. Fucking 3 arpeggio is a fucking 3-5-7. And then a 4 arpeggio is a 4-6-1. How the fuck can they be sharing the same fucking note? Fuck note is it? That's the 4. And then the 3 arpeggio in G is. It uses that same numbered note right there, which is the B, the B7. That's the 7 note. But the 3. Don't share the same notes. But the only way they're going to have to share the notes because that's a 2-note chord that's within the box. Go back to the 1. 1. On the 5th string so there's more room going up. So there's the 1. And then playing those 2 notes from the arpeggio. 1, 1, and then 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That would be the more proper 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2. And then one wonders, what the fuck chord is this then? If this is the arpeggio. This is the 1, a 2 arpeggio. Yeah, that's it. Those are notes with it. That note are in it. That's the 1 arpeggio. And then 2, and then the 3. The fuck is this one? That's a a fucking 5 chord. That's a 5 arpeggio. That would be a 5. But going in order here, that's out of order because it goes 1 to a 2. And the next one's going to be a 3. Otherwise, that's the only way to be a proper 2. So there's the spacing for the minors. For the whenever the 4th one comes out, especially on the 3rd string, 3rd and 4th string. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So there's 3 frets in between for the minors, 2 frets in between for the majors. That would be a minor 3rd spacing and then a major 3rd spacing for the minor. Major 3rd spacing is a major chord. No, minor 3rd spacing is the major chord. It's the opposite. Minor 3rd spacing for a major chord, and then major 3rd spacing for a minor chord. Oh, fuck. I have to remember that shit. Fuck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the leading number right there. Just to keep track of the numbers on the pinky. That's the 4 note, and then the D5, 5, 6, and then 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 7's gonna be still the same thing. Those 2 notes are in the diminished 7th arpeggio. So that's the same spacing for a 7. So back at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Yeah, that's diminished. That's the diminished sound. Diminished 7th chord and 7th chord and 1. There's the 1. A different key though. So the 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. 6 and 7 have is a whole step, which is a major 2nd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's the 1, 1, same as that one. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then the same thing. For the 6th string. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this finger jumps a whole step, and this one moves a half step. On the 6th string, it's a half step. On the 5th string, it moves a whole step. 1, 2, 3. In between the major and the minor chord. 3, starting from the 1 to the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then ran out of space. 7, 1, and then 1. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then quickly to go to the fucking third string, 7. Just see here, G, diminished seventh with G. 7, there it is, 7, diminished, the harmonic minor, 7, 1, that's the 1 also, 1, because those two notes are the same. That's the bar, the G1, and then the regular G, the same as this G down here, or bar it. Like the E shape right there for a G. That E shape is E major shape. But this is G. Now we bring it like this and then add this finger. That would be a fucking G7. Because the D note, the one note for the D on the second string for the D shape isn't being pressed down because there ain't enough fucking fingers for it. Now it's a D. That would be a G7. There it is, G7. G7. G1. G7 chord, the G7th chord. Playing a 7 note. There'd be a G6 chord, a G6th, although G is the number 1 chord with the key. It's a G1, first chord for the G key. It's a G1 with a 7th, G1 with a 6th, G1 with a 5th. 1, 7, 6, 5, it's G5. A G1 with a G1 with a 4th, G1 with a 3rd, and then G1 with a 2nd. That's the A note. A is a 2nd note with G. G1 with a 1st, and then G1 with a 7th. G1 with a 6th, and then the D note, G1. Yeah, it's G1 with a 5th, G1 with a 7th, G1 with a 6th, G1 with a 5, G1 with a 4, a C note, G1 with the B note, the 5, G1 with the A note, the 2, and G1 with the 1 note, with the first note, a 1. That turned into a long fucking video, Jesus Christ. Yeah, brother, gotta give the fingers a break because these things are just tight as fuck on here and just fucking wring the fucking fingers up. Cut the fucking circulation off. Anyway, so that was a wonderful thing, and here's all the ink that the brother had to use to fucking get the fucking pens to work. And these are the pens here in the rainbow color order. These are the pens in the rainbow color order right here. These are this is natural law, the rainbow order. Red is nearest to the ground, and then purple and black are in the sky. Black is outer space. Blue is the sky, green is the tree, yellows are the leaves that start to fall, orange are the leaves that start to turn before they fall. And then red is the dirt, the brown or the red dirt. Red and brown. You know, the leaves turn red too, but then before red, there's actually brown, which is the dirt. So there's actually, that would be, this is 7 notes here, but to go do to do, it's brown to black, the color order. And the brother learned that from reading books, studying the rainbow, and you know, looking at the musical notes and the numbers and matching them up. So anyway, so they got stuck because they've been sitting on the wall for a while, hanging on the wall in the little ballpoint pen, you know, upside down so that they keep the ink in the ball. But they started, I guess, some of the pens were getting leaking, and they were dried, stuck in the spot. So I had to fucking use this to fucking get all the fucking shit out of them, get them to write. They wanted to write. They wrote right off the bat. They weren't dried out. So that was the main thing. Come to find out, they stay upside down for long enough time that the ink starts fucking leaking out. You know, you get hot days and shit like that. Anyway, to stoke the wood stove again. So turn on the fan. Turn on the fan light. Turn on the fan's light. Get the meat ready. It's been defrosting. It's nice and soft, so brother's gonna have some more goods. Put the frozen meat near the stove and let it go voila. Let it go voila. Some more Wadlika in there. Some more Wadlika. The brother need to put some more Wadlika in there. Wadlika. So there's the setup right here. Brother got the setup over here. You got the little pens and the book. There's some old musical shit, brother. That's the keyboard chart for piano right there. There's a Kenny Rogers song with chords, how to play that. Oh my lady, there's the grandfather clock chime song. Dun 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 dun, and the strike is on the sharp 2. Dun. And these are to figure out each key, each key, which black keys and white keys to play for each key. A quick reference chart. So each key is on there. So start off up here. Start off on A, and go in order. I ran out of room down here, so I had to come over to the other side of the page to finish it off. Put the F sharp, G, and G sharp. Then there's this one, Unbreak the Heart chord songs. And there's this one, some piano track records and some Harry Nilsson songs. I shall live, and living is without you. I shall live, and then playing it in different keys here, and writing down a self-reference with guitar strings and shit, how to figure out maiden chords on the piano. The brother had to write it down so he could figure out how to play harmonic minor maiden chords on the piano, what it would look like, and have a record. And so Chinese tracks and shit like that, and fucking, these are all just self notes. And here's a song that ended up getting whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, these are lyrics to a song. We learned to fly to keep our minds from wandering. We've known each other, we cannot lie. That's a good song. I might as well play that song right now, the brother. We'll play that song. That's a song that was written like fucking, Jesus fuck, back in 1990. Maybe 95. Fuck. It goes like this. Turn that off. Gotta fucking resolder that fucking thing. Put the fucking nibs back on now that they've had a little time to fucking plump back up from being squeezed off. This would be the, then to get this going, get the brother's just in the mood to play it. Why not? For some reason he's in the mood to play it, so lift it up. You lift me up, you let me down. And then brother watched a video last night that Celine Dion finally, or she's back to singing again, or at least performing. Who knows if she's actually singing it, but at least it probably gives her hope. Anyway, so this song. We learn to fly to keep our minds from wandering. We know each other, we can't die. We lift our minds to you to sleep with me, we fly. While morning passes, we cannot lie. We've got to sing a swamp sorrow. It lets out all the hurt inside. Eventually the anger passes through the heart, tears it apart inside. Keeps me from falling, keeps me alive. Inside, keeps me from falling, keeps me alive. because it's the F sharp. That's right, because it's the F sharp diminished seventh arpeggio that flies up the screen. So. And then hit these two harmonics. Got to keep that fucking fifth string from ringing out. Makes me want to cry. It's the world. Brother learned these chords right here. This is a way to play the major chords. Learned that from hearing that on a fucking Yngwie Malmsteen marching out fucking song. To the end of one of the songs, I think it might be I'll See You the Light Tonight. So the brother used the same type of rhythm to end the song like that. And it's played in C sharp. That's a D sharp to an F. And then A sharp, that would be G sharp 4, F5, G sharp 4. Sharp for the end for the song's ending. So and then that part just goes and then change strings. Just 3 notes per string pattern starting in the blues box. So the 1 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 7 6 5. So 1 6 7 6 5 3 4 3. Same pattern. And end on the G, which the song begins. So that's G6. 6th note to the A sharp with the A sharp key. A sharp 1, A7, G G sharp 4. Another G6 to D sharp 4. That gets into a whole new fucking song. But, you know, songs like that have been written that are very similar because it's just a 1-7-6-4 chord progression, 1-7-6-4 chord progression, which is very popular for thousands of fucking songs that have been written through the centuries. Thousands of fucking songs. Thousands. Every musician uses the same fucking chord progressions. The same chords. The same chords. Think on that. And the only thing that's different is the melodies. and the only thing that forces the melodies to be different is the attorneys that says that he owns a copyright. He says, it's mine, I own it. He says, you can't have it. It's not from you. He says, it's from me. Right? That's the only thing that forces everybody to have to. So in a way, that type of force is a good thing because it causes everyone else to fucking come up with different melodies, which brings all kinds of fucking joy. Because if everybody would just sing the same fucking song all the time, probably get fucking boring as fuck. That's nice. That's a G note being played with a 1 chord through memory because the chords are being held with the inner child's ear. So that's like that's a G note. That's also a 3-note. Play the 3-note with the 1, which happens to be an arpeggio note that goes with the 1 chord. So it blends. It blends beautifully. You know, because everybody, you know, most everyone loves to listen to the beautiful music, right? The popular beautiful music. It's kind of like the same idea. Everyone wants to look like the beautiful people, you know, the magazine cover. Wants to be the muscular man or the fucking sexy ass looking girl, right? The beautiful people, well, everyone's grown accustomed to always want to listen to the beautiful music. It's the same idea. I mean, who the fuck likes looking at ugly people, right? Who the fuck likes listening to ugly music? Well, only problem is that when children are first learning how to bring music forth, it's ugly. But as ugly as it is, it's the most beautiful thing in the world to the mother. To the mother and the child, the mother's saying, look, the child is learning. And now it's beautiful music. So if one can start to have a motherly outlook when they hear someone playing ugly music, then they can think, that's the most beautiful sound ever because it's a child learning music. And pretty soon that child's going to be fucking a master because it's getting encouragement. Now the child's getting encouragement. Oh my God. Anyway, play the song again. This is G6. The chord's being held right off the bat. Goes right into the wall. And then it has a quick little riff, which is just a scale little thing on the 4th and the 3rd strings. It goes like this. Then it goes to a diminished. So this right here would be that's a 1 arpeggio. And then this, that's a 2 arpeggio. So it does a quick 1-2 arpeggio. And then a diminished 7th arpeggio down the scale back down to the G6. That's like playing a 1, 2, back to the 6, so that would be this. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2. And then put the diminished 7th on it just before the 6. 1, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. 1, 2, 7, 6. Well, that's actually a sharp 5 is diminished. But it could be a 7, which is this. 1, 2, 6, 7, 6. 1, 2. And then it goes down to G, F, goes down to the 5, which is F chord, F5. This fucking string was just barely peeking out of the nut. Brother's got these things round around the keys like this, so the whiskers don't poke them in the eye. It was just fucking ready to poke in the finger. Brother's gonna put this one out of the way too. Sometimes the brother's in the mood to get these fucking whiskers out of the way, because they can be fucking they'll stab something, stab flesh. Eventually the flesh gets stabbed. The flesh. Don't feel very good. Tune the guitar. And those are the original lyrics. The brother just went ahead and kept the original lyrics and just sang the original lyrics. Although the Sicily brother has learned all kinds of different things with language. Psychologically, magically, townshiply, all kinds of shit. But no. Anyway, so here's a song again. Yeah, the brother was working on that diminished seventh to get it down, to remember how it went. So it goes like this. Yeah. It's fun to get carried away with shit and then get back to the song. I mean, otherwise it'd be fucking boring as fuck. Just always having instructions. Well, this is the way it goes, this is the way it goes. I mean, it gets fucking monotonous and boring fucking sharing instructions, it does. So just fucking... just spontaneously just jack off. Jack off with notes. Just to have something to feel good with. Anyway, so that's a one arpeggio, two arpeggio. It lands on this one instead of the A. Yeah, it's that note there. Yeah, that's how it went. See, through the years, this stuff starts to want to have some memory through the years and remembering how it goes. I mean, shit, it's only been 30 fucking years. Right? Remember the song how it was played 30 years ago. Haven't played it since, right? How the fuck that song go? How's that little lick riff go right there?
just jacking off and messing around is just an opportunity to go over it and 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 over it again in the moment, just to get some repetition. Just to get some repetition. Some memory sucklings. I need a suck, Mom. And wow.
To fly to keep our minds from wandering. We know until the weekend and die. Let's lift our minds together secretly. We'll cry while morning passes. We cannot lie. We've got to sing the swallow.
Yeah.
We've got to sing to swallow sorrow. It lets out all the hurt inside. Eventually, no, there is a way.
There is a way of life that borrows the time.
Keeps me alive.
And that's a D. That's a D, which is a D7. D is the 7th note with the A sharp. No. Yeah. No, it's a 3 note. Yeah. D is a 3 note, which is a girl note, which is a minor note, but it was put into the major, played as a major, which is the flamenco. Harmonic minor mode, the Flu Men Company, the Flying Men Company, that's the chick with the dictionary in her hand. The dude with tits, which is the Spanish staple. It's the Spanish staple mortgage. A staple contract. A mortgage is known as a statute staple. One would have to study it. A mortgage or death, a mortgage, one would have to go study it out. It's known as a statute staple, which means it's very hard to pull it apart because it's rigged so tight, no one's going to be able to figure out what the fuck's going on with it. What's really going on with all these mortgages. And it's the mortgages that are the bread and the butter to the whole fucking money system. It's the fucking mortgages. Because that's the excuse. A house is an excuse to throw property tax down. Death is the excuse, so there's the two go hand in hand together. Death and taxes. The famous saying that gets passed around to all the children. Oh, there's nothing more to look forward to in this life but taxes and death. All right? In that order. So which came first, the attack or the mortgage? Which came first, the attack or the death? Which came first? Well, using common sense, it was probably the attack came first, and then, if one gets overcome with an attack, then it could lead to a death. So the saying should go like this. Well, yeah, that is the saying. That is the order. There's nothing more to expect in this life than taxes and death. So all the children think, oh, I gotta pay taxes, and oh, I gotta die. And the only way they think they can live forever is if they study a religious story and put belief in a religious cartoon character called the Savior, which comes in many different religions, whether it's Buddha, Muhammad, Allah, teenager, New Ager, or Jesus or God. It's just a story to give slaves hope, so that the masters can get more work out of the slave. Otherwise, if they ain't got no hope, they die real quick. And that's why they're looking to produce robots, so they don't have to fucking so they can solve the death problem, and it won't fucking matter anymore. Disposable robots, what's the difference? Disposable humans, disposable robots. Anyway, one could look at that. It's just evidence to consider, not saying that it is, and that's what's going on. It's just evidence to consider. Could be this, could be that. Sheriff.
Sheriff!
Arrest that fucker.
We've learned to fly the big sister under the rain. We know each other, we can. We've learned to fly to keep our minds from wandering. We know each other, we can. We got to sing and swallow sorrow. There is a way of life that borrows the time, keeps me alive. There's the D major right there. Instead of a girl, it's the flamenco. This is Spain. This is the Spanish style. The Spanish musical style is to convert the girl 3 into a boy 3, which is to convert a girl minor chord into a boy army major in the army. It's a major in the army. It's a fighting. It's the fighting. It's to fight for something. To fight for, to stand up for something. You know, there is a good. The word fight is just a tool. Just like the word gun is just a tool. Just like the word fucking knife or fork or fucking butthole or stove or ground. Everything's just a tool. It all depends on how one wants to use it. Goes for everything, whether it's rape, pedophile, murder, stealing. Everything has a bad, good side, and all kinds of different degrees within the circle. And when that evidence is starting to be considered, usually that's when all of a sudden, consciousness starts to come in, starts to grow, and the society starts growing. Instead of all this one way, look at everything with one way eyes, which is usually reading one book that controls everything. And then you get stuck in the mud with it, and abusive. And then no one has any hope but to look forward to dying. They think death is normal. I can't wait till the Savior comes back. It doesn't matter if I die. Fuck it. I know I'm going to heaven. You don't really know what the fuck's on the other side. You don't know. It's just a story someone told you when you really look at it. Although there is hope. You ain't never been there, you don't really know. And even those on YouTube videos, they say, well, I died and I saw Jesus and it was so wonderful on the other side. You still don't really know. Why the fuck are you back if it was so fucking great? Who sent you back? Did you really want to come back? And all that shit, and all that stuff. It can go there. It can go all kinds of places. It's the simple fact of the matter. It's just a hope. That's really all it is. People hope that, oh God, after I die, I'll live forever and it'll be wonderful. No, there's going to be someone, the Savior's going to make sure everything's fair and equal forever. Why does it have to be someone else? Why can't it be self-energy? Why does it have to be dependency on something else? One could look at it that way. It could be that,
it could be this, it could be that. Why get stuck on the mud on one thing? That's like having no backup plan. What if the plan doesn't follow through? Well, you're fucked, aren't you? Unless you're a good improviser right on the fucking spot. Nobody goes into a situation without at least having a plan A and plan B. But there are a lot of people that do go into situations that have no plans at all, or just one-way plan. You know, sometimes there's a success. Is it always going to be successful? No. Who knows? It could be. It's just, you know, to be able to look at it that way and say, well, it could be, it could maybe, you know, it's called being a little more flexible. That's all. Rather than stiff and rigid. Because stiff and rigid usually easy to break. Flexible is usually, you know, it's very hard to break something that's flexible. Very fucking hard. Very hard to kill something that's flexible. You know, just looking at that from that perspective, it's all just could be. And if it could be, well, then share that it, you know, if this, then that. Share it. If it could be, then share it. Then bring the evidence and share the evidence if it could be. No, we don't talk about that! We don't look at that! You're a pedophile! You need to be killed! We need to get rid of you out of society. We don't consider that stuff. Oh, no wonder everything keeps dying and staying in the death mode. Could be. Anyway, enough of that song. The video is already an hour and 28 minutes, so I just spontaneous spur of the moment, just wanted to happen. Just looking through the book of songs, so the song book over here, or the music book, one of the music books. Reminiscing. Reminiscing and getting on the camera visual record. There's other stuff in that book. Look at some of the other stuff here. And then there's this song, or whatever the fuck this is. This is called notes, figuring shit out. Just writing shit down. Mother might even wrote that stuff down. Here's some fucking key musical shit to figure out. This was in 2018, just before the brother got an Atron wood product job. Spent a year off just looking for a job. No one would hire the fucker for some reason. Didn't put two and two together yet. Come to find out, there's a pedophile mark on the fucking background check. And there's no mark that says, oh, it was just a court case and it's a not guilty. There's no mark that says that. Well, it could be. Maybe it does. Or you know, I've never even thoroughly looked at it. And I don't really give a shit. I am not one bit fucking concerned with it. What the fuck soever. As far as I'm concerned, it is evidence. It's evidence to what has happened. It's evidence to what has happened. And I ain't into hiding shit. This brother is not into hiding shit at all. In fact, it's wonderful evidence. It's wonderful evidence to consider, you know. Look what this fucker's went through. It's going through. Look at the fucker. Look what the fucker. Look, you know. It's wonderful evidence. You know. It's like a museum shelf. You know. There are many living organisms that, you know, they'd much rather scrub the record. They don't want anyone to know what they went through. They don't want to put no museum shelf for the children to learn, right? Well, you know, nothing says that they have to. That's just where this Sicily brother's coming from. You know, got nothing to fucking hide. Nothing. And that could be a key to living forever. That could be a key. Never know. And if the Sicily brother dies, so what? Sure as fuck ain't expecting to, though. Not from the information, the evidence this brother has seen. Fuck, it's a whole new different way to live. Anyway, pull finger. Later.